Josh Hill's training class here at Cooper Steel Arena.
So we gonna learn some stuff today?
Uh-huh.
You excited?
Yeah. Plan for today is just to learn some stuff. I mean, I'm a little rusty coming back on the bike for the first time, so yeah. Alright, we're gonna get geared up and hit the track.
You got it, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Pushing this bike up hills is it's pretty heavy to do.
Right? Because, dude, he is a wealth of knowledge for this kind of stuff. You want to get better as a rider, listen to everything that he tells you, okay? Because, I mean, I'm sure you guys watch him on TV, don't you? Dude's a stud, right? He's out there just kicking butt. He won the Pro Open class last night.
What's your practice?
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good practice.
Feel comfortable on the bike?
Yeah.
How's the leg feeling?
It ain't even broken anymore.
So all healed up and good?
Yep. Getting my rod taken out in June.
Finger on the clutch at all?
What?
Do you ride with your finger on the clutch?
Not really.
Not that much? Do you want to try something for me? Do you want to try riding with 2 fingers on the clutch? And try to just get used to that for a little bit? Because you want to, if something gets crazy and you get too much power and grab too much gas, if your fingers aren't on the clutch, the bike can get away from you. But if you have your fingers on the clutch, you can use the clutch like with the gas and get your RPMs up. And then also if you give it too much gas, you can pull your clutch in and save it. So you want to try to ride with just, can you pull it in with 2 fingers?
Yeah.
How does that feel? All right, get out there and practice a little bit more. Try to get your RPMs up on the backside of these jumps,
He needs to just, I mean, he looks a little timid on the bike, but what he needs to do is he needs to just stop letting off the gas and just roll with the bike. He needs to get a little bit loose, and it's hard, right? It's hard being off the bike for about 7 months and then coming back on the bike, but a completely new frame, completely new bike from KTM. So, you know, just, man, we got to roll with the punches, get some more seat time, and just work on building that confidence back up. That's a pretty gnarly injury, man. Breaking your femur is no joke, and I was just stoked that he was like, "Dad, when can we get back on the bike?" You know, because that can be really, really a hard one to come back from. So, you know, we just grind every day and get back to it. That's it.
Hey, you're riding good. You're riding good, okay?
What Josh told me to do is like just keep 2 fingers on the clutch and that's pretty much it. And like more RPMs.
All right.
Clutch helps with like if your front end comes up, or like if it's about to stall. So.
So one thing I want to talk about is weight in the outside peg. So we have two nice bowl turns that are going to require a totally different skill set for turning. And then we have a left and a right-handed sweeper. It's real slippery. So when we're coming through these slippery corners, we do something called weighting the outside peg. So you're going to come, just to give you an example, you're going to come down the straightaway with the single, and you're going to kind of jump out there, and you're going to come in with speed. You're going to come in and you're going to hit your brakes, and I want to see you guys standing up while you're braking, not sitting down, because that gives you more power. And then you're able, while you're standing, to kind of skid the bike the way you want. You don't really want to be like locking your brakes up and skidding, but you can just give the brake a little bit of extra tap as you're entering the turn, and try to get that slide going. That way you can transition from a braking slide into a power slide, or just a little bit of throttle to continue your momentum and try to keep that angle going. And when you come into the corner and you're weighting your outside elbow, can somebody maybe come over here and just hold me up a little bit? You want to come in, you're in that attack position, you're braking, and then right when you get off of your braking, at one point you want to sit down. And going through these flat turns, you want to scoot your butt, not on the angle that you're turning, but on the opposite. You can get your butt over on the outside crack of the seat so that you're able to use your outside knee to push the shroud down to control your lean angle, and then you use your other leg and hold it tight up against the opposite shroud and stick your foot out to try to counterbalance that. And then you take your outside elbow and you get it up in the air and you get it off to the side. That way you have full movement with your head and your shoulders, and you're able to control where your weight goes. It just kind of frees your body up, and also just counterbalances the bike, because you want to lean it over, but you don't want to lean it over too much. That way you don't, wash out and slide out. If you come in like it's a rut, kind of lean with it and stick your foot out and hang all your weight off one side, you're for sure going to slide out on the way the track is today. So I'm going to give you a couple demonstrations of that outside elbow. I'm going to do it really slow paced the first couple of times, just to exaggerate it. I'm going to do the same thing coming through this turn. And I'll just do a couple of laps through here for you guys, and then we'll get you guys to try it yourselves. So like if anybody's looking at doing this double right here before the whoops, figuring out this really slippery turn and carrying your corner speed through it is going to make that double so much easier. If you can start coming through this sweeper with so much speed that it's annoying to have to let off and roll the double, that's when you know you're ready to do it. Continue laps, but I'll stop you guys. I'll try to get you guys all stopped individually and talk.
What you learning about?
We learn about like power sliding in those turns. We doing the outside peg. We're just squeezing in so it like balance the bike.
So when you come into these corners and you use your brakes, you can kind of just pull that clutch in just a little bit, and then when you want to spin the back tire, you can give it a little bit of gas and then pop that clutch and get the bike to do like a brake slide. Where you come in and go like that.
Yeah, like how we teach in the big bike.
Yeah, if you can do that. And then on this hard pack stuff, try to get that outside elbow up. So when you're coming through the turn, if it's the left-hand corner, you want to take your outside elbow and get it up and push it. Yeah, just like that. Get your butt over on the side of the seat.
this bike's like so fun. I just remember how fun it is to ride this thing.
I forget how fun motocross was.
Yeah. I'm working on like trying to jump that table there and like get more corner speed in, and well, yeah, pretty much it.
I want to see you. Show me attack position. I know you know what it is. Okay. Just like that. But squeezing tight with your knees. I don't want to see. Okay. And then taking your head, looking forward way down the track. So when you're like that, I can. Oh, come on. You can hold on better than that. All right. I'm gonna shake this bike and show you. You're not falling off of it. But if you're sitting down or your legs aren't gripping the bike and you do that, the bike's gonna come out from underneath you. So if you're doing that, going over all these jumps, every time you come down the backside, you can gas it even harder and you're gonna be totally locked into your bike without even having to grip tighter. So let's just keep working on that. Just keep adding a little bit more gas down the backsides of these jumps, and just practicing these nice bull turns, popping that clutch and spinning that wheel around, because I'm telling you, once you learn that, it's super fun.
You learning some stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys need to be doubling through them just yet. So what I want you guys to work on, have you guys ever ridden your bicycles on like a pump track? The bicycle, and you're going over obstacles, you use your body, you kind of push the bike down, and you pull the bike up, and you push the bike down to try to gain your speed. The more you can use your body language to suck the bike up and push the bike down and suck the bike up and push the bike down, you're gonna get way more, you're gonna get your tires on the ground way more and be able to gas it through it smoother. So when you guys are going through those whoops, I want you to be conscious of it. I don't want you just to stand in the middle of the seat and just kind of blip over. I want to see you guys using your body to kind of work the whoops and keep your wheels on the ground, but giving it gas over the tops of them. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. So I don't really want you guys coming off the ground much. You know, if you can, don't come off the ground too much. But I want to see you guys driving down the backside. Right, right, right. Yeah, good. Pushing through them. Does that make sense? Hey, there we go, there we go.
Gotta just get that roll speed going again. Just trying to build up that confidence, you know. He hasn't rode any big obstacles like this since, gosh man, since he broke his femur. We've been doing some riding at the Perry compound, but nothing that's really big like this. And, you know, just getting back into the rhythm and, you know, just going and going and going. But he's made a whole bunch of improvements today, which is really, really good. So we're just gonna keep working on it. That's it. Hey, good job. Good job. Hey, you're getting more aggressive. That's good. You're starting to jump into that stuff. That's really good. You look like you got a good rhythm going. Hey, you're almost clearing that table right there. Just stay in it. When you come over that, just stay in it and clear it, and you're fine. You're just hitting the little back part of it, but you're doing really good.
Remember to keep landing with the gas on too. Just that little extra gas on the landing smooths everything out. Especially if you're just with your knees, the bike will stay right where you want it. Stay on it. If you do it, make sure you get over on the left side where the landing's on his feet. You know, if you're gripping that bike, As you take off, kind of give it like a pull up on the front, but then know you got to pull the front back down. That'll give you your height that you want, because you don't want to go off of it and just like ride off of it, because if you ride nose high and you clip the end, you're going to want to fly forward. So you kind of want to, you know how to bunny hop a bicycle? It's kind of the same thing, but with power. You know what I mean? You're using the power and you're pulling up slower than you would, because on a bicycle you just kind of bunny hop like real quick in a jerky motion. On a dirt bike, it's like a preload. It's the same thing, but it's a little bit slower and it's with the gas. And then once you get it up, you have to put the front end back down. So keep that in mind when you're doing it.
Okay.
And just practice it. Like, you don't have to exaggerate it, but when you're coming off that jump, try to give it a nice pull up, and then set it down and make sure you know you can get your front wheel back down flat. It won't take much more gas than what you're giving it right now just to clear it, but you just want to make sure you can get your front wheel down when you do it.
So kind of like the same motion you're doing over there. So pull up and then push back down when you're trying to come back down for the landing.
Because as long as your front wheel lands before your back wheel, or right at the same time on that tabletop knuckle, I don't think you're going to crash even if you cased it. But you got to just make sure both your tires are landing at the same angle as the dirt. Because if your front end's too high, then the dirt falls away from you. You know, you'll fall forward a lot quicker than you want to.
I learned to like push up and down the wheels. I'm trying to do that table. I learned that you have to like do this.
What is that?
Putting your butt on the edge of the seat.
And where?
In the corner.
In the corners. You having fun?
Yeah.
There you go. Get the leg over it.
To drop. Show me what you guys are going to look like on the bike. I like it. All you guys got your heads forward. You're ready to go. Now something, you're doing a really good job of it. But something you guys got to remember too is gripping with your legs. If you guys right there right in front of your foot pegs, when you guys are trying to touch the ground, try to squeeze your legs in between your foot pegs and your brake pedal and get it as close to the frame as you can. And then grip tight with your legs and keeping your front end over the bars. That's how right when you take off, if your bike wants to jump out away from you, if your feet are in front of your foot pegs and sucked in tight, you're going to stay locked into your bike as you take off. But you want to have your clutch not all the way into your grip. You want to have it just about like starting to go, like it's right on the edge of you're about to let it out. Does that make sense?
What's been your favorite part of today?
Favorite part of today is starts.
What about the table? You don't like the table? Trying to do that? Yeah. Okay. All right. Building some ramps now. From now on, we're going to be doing that.
Worried about what the guy next to you is going to do. You can only control what you're going to do. So focus hard on all the things we talked about, getting your elbows up over the front of the bike. Sometimes another thing you can do is when you put your hands on the bars, kind of roll your arms a little bit forward onto the grip. So when you give it gas and your arms swing down, they don't go down to your, down to your side. So if you're able to take your hands and kind of roll them over the top a little bit, set yourself up, grip tight, and just focus only on yourself in that gate. It's fun to watch you guys, and just try to, as hard as it sounds, listen to your dads. They know best, and they want the best for you. They want to see you do your best and be the safest. So just keep up the good work. Keep watching some of the videos of your favorite pros and watch how they ride, and try to emulate what they do. Just study it, and if you like it enough, you're just going to continue to progress. It's fun watching you guys.
Thank you so much.
What are you about to do?
Race Josh Hill on his pit bike.
Who's going to win?
Probably me.
We gonna see.
Because the Pittsburgh gets a 65, I mean, come on.
He's talking a big game.
Dude, we'll see what he got. Well, hey, man, if he can get a start, maybe he get a little chance. Maybe Josh go easy on him. But if I was a betting man, it would not be on orange. Ooh!
I left the keys to fit back all the way back at the motorhome, so I'm gonna race you on this.
Ooh, okay, all right, more of a challenge. Hey, now you really got to get a good start.
65 versus Suron.
Beating a pro motocross rider for the first time.
You think he went a little easy on you? Or you think he was going 100%?
I think it's going a little 100%.
Yeah, okay, all right. Heck yeah, dude.
Is there any truth to that?
He wasn't giving up any lines out there. He was covering it, that's for sure. He wasn't.
So you showed Josh the fast lines out there, and he just kind of rode the tail? All right.
I'll see you next year.
Okay, maybe you can, we got some jerseys here. Maybe you can give Josh a jersey.
Okay. Dude, let's see if Joshua will do a jersey swap with me.
Woo!
I'll sign it. You sign yours?
There you go.
We did. There
Dude,
you go.
That's sick. You gonna sign yours now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hey, Josh, how much did I do?
Nice, dude.
You saw my
Nice.
hat?
Yeah. There you go.
Well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next weekend.